Alright, good day everybody. Just a warning, my hair is horrible, but I'm not going to put on a hat because I don't want to. I hate hats. I hate them. I hate hats. In this video, and happy weekend everybody. In this video we're going to be going over the other boss that is available in the Ketosian triangle. That being the Crimson Rot, aka the spider boss, the Sincero Mars version 2 boss. So let's move over to the game so we can actually show you and discuss it. Alright, okay. So, Ketosian Triangle. I've got a video already out for Idar. Idar is the assassin boss, and I did fix my assassin team, so now that my assassin team can do it on auto, which is good. I can beat stage 6 on auto. Not this one. This is my free-to-play account that you're watching right now, and Idar, I'm only up to stage 3 because this account kind of sucks. But let's talk about Crimson Rot. So Crimson Rot, or it's Sassary, is the boss name. So the zone, or the dungeon, is called the Crimson Rot, but the boss itself is called Sassary. So it's kind of a cool name. Sassary is a typical spider boss. The spider bosses in this game are usually generally an energy boss, which is generally an AoE boss now. This zone drops you. I do believe I can go like this. No, I can go like this. I can go like this. There we go. So this zone drops you the Madness sets and the Extraction sets. Those are two of the new gear types that we've gotten with the last patch. Now, they're both kind of for summoners, so keep that in mind. Madness is it's a 4 set. Now, originally when they had the patch notes, it seemed like these things activated a 2 set and a 4 set. That is not the case. These are all 4 sets, and as you see at the bottom, you can also get Ancient Altar sets, which is kind of interesting. Now, I don't know what they're trying to do here. Now, Ancient Altar is still a good source of gene hybrids, limited tickets, but you are kind of limited on how much gear you can get there, whereas here you are limited as well, but it's just another source of these 4 sets. Now, it seems like the game's really pushing for 4 sets, which, if they're going to do that, they got to make Herald a little bit better. Light Gap and Gluttony we use a lot, but no one uses Herald. Abundant we use a lot too. So Madness is really good. It gives your summons increased 30% attack, but their HP decays over time. Now, I have tried this on my Daniel. It does give Daniel a damage boost, and I've noticed that the bears and the birds and the jaguars, I don't notice a difference. So where it says their HP is decaying, typically if I run Savarli on the team, I don't even see it. I don't see any HP decay, and if they're going to die a little bit quicker, that's great, because then they're going to blow up, because I got my Ampu at X30, and I'm running with Ampu. So the Madness set is really, really good. Now, could you run this with Kalaza? Yes, I think this might be good with Kalaza. It'd be good with Muka. Might be good with Muka, but is anything going to make Muka good? I don't know. I don't know if I still don't know if you want to run it with Skewer and Hattie now, and maybe buff up Hattie's attack. But it seems like this Madness set is going to be good for summoners. Now, the Extraction set is probably good for summoners, but really the only one I can think of it might be good for is Sir Valley, right? It's because it's going to give you HP buff. So that's good for her, because then she's doing more damage with her ultimate if she has higher HP, because the amount of damage that she done is based on her HP. Now, is that going to be better than in running her an Abundant set? I don't know. When a summon receives crit damage and she puts out a whole bunch of summons, it's going to heal her. So basically, maybe she just doesn't die. I don't know. But is that more benefit? That is yet to be tested. So that's the type of gear sets you get out of the Crimson Rot. Now, if I was to show you guys what team I'm using on this account, and this is my free-to-play account, I'm actually running summoners. Well, I suppose I should tell you the mechanics. So, summon. So, Sassary, when there are fewer than 4.5 spiders, which is a weird way to do it. So, start summoning until there are 5. So, she's always going to have 5 summoned adds on the field at all times. Little spiders. The puppet spiders take 80% reduced damage from melee, so you don't want to be running any assassins. You don't want to be really you can run Leo and Crete. They can tank in this, but melee characters are going to do almost no damage. 80% reduced damage to the ads. So they're not going to help. When a puppet spider is killed, the summoner loses 4% max HP. This is how you kill the boss. To kill the boss, you have to kill the ads. Don't target the boss because you're not going to do any damage. Even though it's going to say you're doing damage, the damage meter, or when you hit her, it's going to pop up that you did damage to her, like a value. That damage doesn't count. The only way you can kill her is to kill her ads. Manic Poison. Every 4.5 seconds, all spiders on the battlefield gain a stack of Mania Poison. Each stack increases their speed by 5% and their attack by 12.5%. So what does that mean? You better kill these things quick because they're going to ramp up their damage and their speed until they just overrun you. When the Mania Poison reaches 10 stacks, the puppet spiders explode to inflict instant damage. Now, when they explode, they will take your whole team out, right? So this is a DPS check, and it is in basically... what? It's for AoEs, right? Your AoEs, energy characters. It's a DPS check, though. You got to kill them at a certain time. Toxic Nova. Instantly explode, or instantly inflict damage to all enemies on the battlefield, instantly killing all summons. So this is a mechanic where they're trying to get you to not use summons. Now, unfortunately, they have developed a character called Anpu. And with Anpu, when a summon dies, especially if you have it exclusive 30, if you have Anpu exclusive 30, when a summon dies, it's going to do 2 splash AoE damage within a 3-meter radius. So yes, you'll read this and think, I can't use summons. But instantly killing your summons actually increases your damage. And as such, as you see, I'm running a summoner team. Now, I haven't tried level 4 because level 3 took almost 3 minutes, and this is a 4-minute timer, as you see. But for the most part, this is a lineup that you can use. Unfortunately, you're going to want, if you're going to run summoners, you're going to have basically Anpu and Sorvali. So they will do enough damage due to the mechanics of this boss fight that they can help you. Now, you are probably going to run Mazrani. If you are a really, really, really high developed account, you can actually run 3 summoners and 2 energy characters. And we'll discuss that when we look at my main account video footage, even though I don't run that team because it doesn't work for me. So yes, this is another summoner battle, but this team with Maz and Senway, this team is not going to get you past level 6. Okay? So it's getting me up to this point, but now I'm just kind of stuck because Senway just doesn't do enough damage. But he'll work in these ones. And you know what? You guys can use... You can use Senway. I think on my free-to-play account, I was still using Senway in here because he does AoE. I was still using a low-leveled Ravenna. And I was running Maz, and I can't remember what else. I think it was Nagrama. You can get up to, I think my free-to-play, my baby free-to-play can pass level 2, but then I'm stuck. Really, you're going to have to develop at these 5 and 6 and 4. You're probably going to really want a high-developed Ravenna and a high-developed Luke to pass them. But you know what? You still get a chance, even at stage 1, you have a chance to get a legendary gear. At stage 2, you have a chance at 1 and 2. Actually, let's look. So at stage 2, you have more than a likely chance that you're going to get at least 1 piece of legendary gear per run. So, you know, this isn't... it isn't necessary that you have to complete stage 5 or 6 to get these high-level gears. You are going to get them just at a reduced rate. Now, if I can't show you how much you're actually going to get, this is first-time clear rewards for stage 6, but I'm assuming it's more than 2, or maybe it's 2. Maybe it's 2 per ticket. I don't know. So that is the mechanics of the boss. That is basically the discussion of the whole dungeon. Now I want to go over to the other monitor and show you some video footage that I recorded on my main account, which is able to clear stage 6 on auto. So let's hit the deploy button. So here I'm just going to show you that it is actually stage 6, right? There we go, stage 6. Best clear time, 2:43. I think I've even gotten that better. Now we're going to pause it right here. So this is the easy comp. I have seen higher level people than me put, I think, Sorvali up top, put Anpu right here, and put Daniel right here where Anpu is. And that does it. I have tried that, but maybe those people had Sorvali at X30, at X20, level 240. Mine doesn't generate enough healing to keep the whole team alive. Actually, the first person that died when I tried that team comp was Luke. So if you have an X30 Sorvali, you could probably run 3 summoners and then the 2 energy characters. If you can't, this will work just as well. I'm assuming that comp actually had a faster kill time, but I'm perfectly cool with getting being able to auto this with this team. So let's hit the button, and as you see, the prototypes, you're gonna want to run for, and I should pause this here because I do have a really good commander for this comp. I'm not saying that that's a necessity for you to beat it, but I do have a +2 ultimate Luke. Now, Ravenna is going to do the majority of the damage. If you can get a combination of Luke and Ravenna, cool. But this also gives 5 or 6% extra crit rate to energy characters, which is Luke and Ravenna, which is really, really nice. And the back row, they're going to be getting 5% extra attack plus the attack boost from Maz. So I'm just letting you guys know, full disclosure, my comp and what I'm running, just so that you don't put in the same team and maybe you don't have as good of a commander. Then you're like, hey, Dialer, what the hell? This isn't working. You lied to me. No. So this is why, full disclosure, I do have a really good Rhoda commander. And you're going to want to run Rhoda and Flowing Rune. Now, if you guys don't have Flowing Rune leveled up, you should, because it is very, very good for NG characters at high level. Okay? So keep that in mind. Yes, we already discussed that. I know. Okay. So here's the fight. Basically, it's going to be very, very easy to describe this fight. We're not going to have to watch the footage right to the end. You don't need to see the characters underneath my head. Basically, you're just going to want to see the damage meter, and I don't know if this is too loud. It might be. Let's turn this down a bit. There we go. So Maz, all of the bugs, all of the ads are basically going to cluster around Maz, and they're going to slowly move down here throughout the fight as more come in. But for the most part, if you have your Ravenna positioned in the bottom right-hand corner, she's going to be able to catch all of the ads with her frontal cone, her ultimate, and catch all of them and kill them all. Now, you see there's a countdown, right? See this countdown? This countdown is the countdown to that big explosion, which is going to instantly wipe your whole team. So you have to kill these guys in, it's 10 stacks. Remember, if they stack up to 10... but they do give you that little indication of a countdown above their heads as well. It's kind of cool. And I'm assuming then it's what, 1 every 2.2 stacks. And this is basically the fight. So my Maz is decked out in a 4-piece abundance set with HP boots. If your Maz is dying, then you might want to put damage reduction boots in there. I do have the HP on my supports maxed out in the guild tech. That's mainly a thing that you want to do. You want to max out your HP on vanguards and support first before moving on to decking out your damage characters, since your tanks and your healers are the linchpins of your of all your teams. And this is the fight. It's basically make sure your characters are developed to a point where they can kill the ads before the timer counts down and kills you. That's pretty much it. That's the fight. There's no mechanics. There are no really mechanics you gotta manipulate during the fight. Just group up the ads and nuke them down. I was originally using Leo, so I had Leo, who would group the ads, and then I had Luke and Ravenna, which seem to be the staples for levels 5 and 6, and Maz, and then I had Rez helping out. Now, that team would work, but I had to use Rez on manual. This team just does it on auto. So, If you have any questions, comments, concerns, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap it up. Put them down in the comments section, and I will get back to you. I respond to all my comments. I do have the links for my Discord, my Twitch, my spreadsheet, my download link for Eternal Evolution, my my BlueStacks link, all in the description of this video. You can find me anywhere, as well as the official Eternal Evolution Discord. So, like I said, if you have any comments, questions, concerns, put them down in the comments. Please subscribe, please like, and have a good weekend, everybody. That's pretty much it. Until next time, cheers, peace, bye-bye.